What's going on, everybody? Josh Engleman here for Stokastic.com. Back again with the NBA DFS contenders on DraftKings for Wednesday, April 16th, the second day of the play-in tournament. Now, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so you know when everything goes live, and follow me on Twitter at Josh Engleman. I've already posted the top 10 for DraftKings and for FanDuel, and I'll have updates later today. We might have real updates. We've got questionable guys today. It's going to be a little weird. Keegan Murray's on the outside looking in. Who will be my favorites? My top 5 plays for today? It's time to find out. First up at number 5 is going to be Trey Lyles. He's been playing much bigger minutes as of late, but even once Keegan Murray came back, we still saw Lyles get a ton of playing time. And if Dallas is going to be playing big, this even makes some sense. We got him in for 25 minutes. Power forward, center eligible, 3,900. This is why Trey Lyles is very interesting. He's just really cheap. Now, not the best per minute guy in the world, but good enough that 25 minutes will be fine for a value option. 7.5 points, 5 rebounds, an assist and a half, a stock. You're looking for about 30 fantasy points out of him at this price tag. And I think that he could play 5+ minutes more than what we have him projected for. There's a lot of upside in Trey Lyles. Next up at number 4, we've got Josh Giddey. He's been absolutely filling the stat sheet for Chicago, but he's 9,500 here, and he's got a pretty difficult matchup against Miami. They've got some perimeter defenders to throw at him. They've got the wall at the rim in Bam Adebayo and Kel'el Ware. So, scary spot for Giddey, but he's going to have every opportunity, and he's a triple-double threat every time he steps on the floor. He's only point guard eligible, but it doesn't seem to matter. He still got up to 4th. 17 points, 9.5 boards, 9 assists, 2 stocks, 47 fantasy points. The goal is 58, which he does 41% of the time. But honestly, I think you can get by with, 52, 53 out of Giddey on a 2-game slate. He looks great. I'm a little nervous about the matchup, but I don't want to get too bogged down on that. It's a 2-game slate. We don't have a ton of options to go on. He's as good a pay up as any. Back to the Sacramento Kings we go at number 3 for Keon Ellis, point guard, shooting guard eligible, 5K, 10 points, 3.5 boards, 2 assists, 3.5 stocks. Well, we'll call it 3.2 stocks. I got a little greedy there. There's no Malik Monk. There's no Jake LaRavia either, which indirectly affects Keon Ellis. So he's just going to play a ton. They don't have a ton of other guards. I don't think they're just going to throw it all on Devin Carter in any of these situations. Markelle Fultz is your other option. I don't think that's anybody else's answer. So you're just going to get big minutes out of Keon Ellis. Got him in for 33. Could certainly play more. You get an MPE positionally. He's out there for defensive purposes because obviously you're not getting that out of Zach LaVine or DeMar DeRozan or Domantas Sabonis. So you get defense out of Ellis. Hopefully you get some 3-pointer looks and those things fall. But great flexibility, great price tag, and not a lot of guys to fight with for his role. That makes Keon Ellis awesome all day. If you're paying up today, I think your best option is Anthony Davis. I'd like it to be Luka Doncic, and I'm sure the Dallas fans would, but today it's going to be AD, power forward only, 10,300, projected for 26 points, 11.5 boards, 4 assists, over 3 stocks, 53 fantasy points. Look, it's not a good Sacramento Kings defense. Sabonis isn't that guy. If DeMar DeRozan is out there, he's awful. If Zach LaVine is out there, he's awful. This is a really nice spot for Anthony Davis. My only concern is just he's not playing the position that he should be. He's going to be out there with Derek Lively. He's going to be out there with Daniel Gafford. But what are you going to do? I'm willing to deal with it on this 2-game slate because he's got the highest projection of anybody today, and I'm willing to pay for those raw points. I figure you're getting around 36 minutes out of him. As long as he stays healthy and makes it through the game, I don't think there's a better option to use your salary on today than Anthony Davis, especially when you've got guys like Trey Lyles at 3,900 that make that value a lot easier to find. He just couldn't get to number 1. Your number 1 contender for today, very easy. It's Kevin Huerter. This couldn't look better. Shooting guard, small forward eligibility. So the best positional eligibility you get, because he's also able to be rostered at guard, forward, and utility. 4,600, 13 points, 4 boards, 3 assists, 2 stocks. You're going to need him to knock down some threes. Good news is he's going to love to shoot them. Playing massive minutes. There's no Lonzo. Trey Jones is gone. They've really consolidated this rotation. Obviously, Zach LaVine's not on the team anymore. So I got him in for 33.5 minutes, and I think he could play upwards of 38 if this is going well. And if it's going well, it's going to pay off very quickly. The goal is only 33. He does it 37% of the time, but because of his price and position, 64% optimal. I expect Kevin Huerter to be the number one guy all day today. Kevin Huerter is your number one contender. It's great that he's on the Bulls and he fits with this red theme. Alrighty, folks, that will do it. Those are my NBA DFS contenders on DraftKings for Wednesday, April 16th. The top 10s for DK and FanDuel are already posted. I'll update them before I go live tonight, 6:30, live on this YouTube channel. Hit that like button on your way out the door. No basketball tomorrow. I'll see you guys Friday morning.